rolling to the setup, rolling to this new tier list that I'm gonna do. This is probably gonna be my first tier list ever on my YouTube video. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna be giving out my comments. I'm gonna be giving out my little hate. Some of these characters might be a little too OP, but we'll see how it goes. But since it's coming from a 3-foot streamer, I must be right? Since I'm pretty short, does that mean my brain is shorter too? And yeah, let's get to it. I got the tier list going on right here. Remember, I'm only do skirmishers. I already got my list. I'm gonna go from bottom to top. Legends that I believe are gonna be good. I'm pretty sure all the skirmishers are gonna be good. No type of hate. This is just because some of these characters I like, some of these characters I don't like, and I probably never used them. I tried to use them, but it's just not my thing. So one of the first characters that I am gonna choose to start off this new mid-season, it's gonna be Pathfinder. All right. So Pathfinder, I have him as a not a top tier character, but I think he's gonna be pretty fun. So I'm gonna put him on. I don't find him that OP yet. I'm gonna put him as a S. So I think Pathfinder skirmish. I believe that in the new patch notes, he is gonna get a little buff with his cooldown. So with his Q, so he is gonna be like flying everywhere again. I believe you could turn him from 30 seconds to 20 seconds, which is a W. And remember, all skirmishers after getting a knock will get 50 or 25 more health, which is a W. So I believe Pathfinder is gonna be pretty good, pretty fun again, like the old days. And with this skirmisher buff, this is going to be pretty good for him. One of the most OP characters I believe is going to be for the next half of the season. And I feel like everybody's going to be running. It's going to be Alter Chat. The patch notes went kind of crazy for Alter. It's like a whole essay with a whole thesis statement. And I'm not going to read all of this, all right? I am not going to read all of this. I just know by just reading this paragraph, she's going to be overpowered. With that being said, I believe everyone is going to be running Alter. She's just going to be overpowered. I believe that she can scan through. She could do so many things, even pick up dead boxes when people are dead. Like, it's going to be crazy. I don't really know how she's going to work, but I just know she's going to be OP. So, like I said, if you guys want to check out the patch notes and read all of this, or stop the video, go ahead and do so. But from the looks of it, she's going to be hella OP, all right? Just because she's going to be hella OP. The second character that, third, we're going with the third. This is going to be one of my favorite characters out there. It's going to be Revenant. Some of you guys might not like Revenant. I love Revenant. Matter of fact, let me put this guy here. Revenant, for me, has been one of my favorite characters. I believe that his heirloom is the best in the game. And if you don't think so, then check your brain. But Revenant's heirloom is one of the best in the game. The side, bro? Come on now, bro. You see me running around. Imagine a 3-foot streamer running around with a sight, bro. Come on now. Stop playing with me. So Revenant's getting not a rework, but he's getting a little buff. So basically now, he's going to be able to, like, jump faster, get his cooldown faster. And remember, if we get the 50% health faster, I think it's 50, right? Let me double check. Let me just double check. So with all that, he is gonna get at least my speed. Oh, they're gonna run faster towards you, and the 50% on knock. So 50 health. The ult is gonna give me more health. And nah, bro, that's gonna be OP, bro. I'm finna be godlike with him. And then I believe his pounds could get even shorter. So from 20 seconds to 5 seconds might not be a lot for you guys, but it really is a lot. And you guys gotta remember that his pounds, he can really jump out there. So I believe that Revenant's going to be really, really good. As a matter of fact, I do believe that he's going to be OP. These two characters are going to be in every team 100%. But for now, I'm going to have an S tier because he is a fun character to use. And like I say, he has a lot of health. The other character I believe is going to be really, really fun again, like the old days, is going to be my baby girl Raid. I'm going to put her in S tier. I'm not sure if she's going to be OP. I never played Apex back then when she was good at the game, so I don't really know. I've always wanted to get good with her, but I just feel like right now her abilities are kind of useless. Her portal is good, but in certain situations, and then, like I said, I need my baud rate back, chat. I need my baud rate. You know what I mean? I need that baud rate. Wingman R9 combo wombo to be back on the Apex. That's where it was at back in the day. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, chat. Now here is one of the characters that we're gonna be talking about, and it's Brain Dead Octane, chat. All right. So Brain Dead Octane, I'm gonna put it at A tier, but I actually think it's gonna be S tier. Brain Dead Octane nowadays, for the Brain Dead players out there that use Brain Dead Octane, every time you get a knock, you automatically get your jump pad. You heard me right. Every time you get a knock, you get a jump pad. So you could get 3 jump pads in one fight. Now, I do think, hear me out, his stim, nobody cares about because he does lose a lot of health. But if you really think about it, now that I just said that, after every not getting a knock, he might be OP. Here's why. So if you get a jump pad every time you get a knock, hear me out, every time you get a knock, let's say you're gonna clutch it up, or let's say you're in a building, you get a knock, you throw your jump and you hit the rest. They gotta shoot down the jump pad, you gotta jump in there. Jump pads are not always aggressively for offense. You can also use them for defense. So if somebody's chasing you, you could throw a jump pad and mess them up, make them get in the air and just one clip in the air. Or, like I said, you get a knock, you push straight up with all 3 teammates, boom, boom, boom. GG's on the chat. Octane's going to be overpowered. I'm not sure how it's going to work. It might be too overpowered with Revenant, Octane, and Alter being in one game. You guys got to remember, like I said, if Alter abilities with her dimensions, I don't know if everybody could take it. I don't know how it's going to work perfectly. But if you could just jump at people, with Revenant and the jump pad and run back in case you guys die with Alter, that thing is going to be overpowered. So now the other character that I believe, the last one I believe is from the Skirmisher. It's going to be Horizon. And a lot of you guys love Horizon. Well, Pathfinder for me will be S tier because I kind of like him. Horizon, no hate on her. It's just not my type of tea. A lot of you guys like her because it's easy to 3v1 and like she is pretty good. I believe that she's getting above. So every time I'm not sure with the Q, but every time she lands, she's gonna get 25 health. Hopefully, it's only when you use her ability. Because now that I think about it, every time she lands, she automatically gets healed up. Like that will be kind of overpowered with the soft landing. That's what they're calling it. If it's every time with the soft landing, you could just be jumping from like spaces, and she's gotta be back with her health. So that thing, in my opinion, might be overpowered. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but that's what they're saying with the soft landing. Again, the mid-season update will be tomorrow. This is like my little tier list for fun and OP characters that I believe is gonna be. The other characters, bro, nobody cares about recons, and then nobody cares unless your team is pretty defensively. Then you care about the controller legends. Other than that, I'm pretty sure Ash is still gonna be good. Ballistic still doable, and then again, Bangalore, they're still pretty good characters. Lifeline will still be good, and because it helps out, with the whole resting and stuff. But I do feel like Lifeline will be less picked because now it's gonna get really, really aggressive. You won't have that much time to pick up other people. Back then, the only way you could actually push teams was probably with Ash. You ult and you're already on it. But now, like I said, if you have Octane with a knock, bro, you're just gonna be on it 24/7. So with that being said, this is my tier list. If you guys think otherwise, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys want to be part of the stream for when the new update comes out, make sure to go follow my Twitch at GuruBoiii, or subscribe to me on YouTube. I'll also be streaming there. And like, if you're a Horizon main, Mommy Horizon, I still call her Mommy even though I don't pick her like that. But for me, what I'm hyped about is Revenant, Raid, and not gonna lie, now I'm kind of hyped for Octane. But these 3 are more my hype. Alter, probably Alter too, because I believe she's a badass character. I just believe her abilities kind of don't make sense. Except for ult nowadays, she's pretty good. But other than that, these are my top 3 characters that I'm waiting for this new season. Mid-season, I mean. But we'll see how it goes, chat. Again, love you guys. You guys take care, and peace out.